So I have a few questions. The first one is very serious question. Everybody's dying to know, how does it feel to have the song Point of View as a backdrop for probably the most iconic book to screen scenes of all time, breaking records, mind you. How does that feel?
It feels really great. I mean, when we initially got the placement, they didn't say which scene it was going to be for. So I kind of envisioned maybe, at the wedding, she's walking down the aisle, like something like that. This was a little different, but we're not mad at it. We love it.
Okay, good. I did see your reel of your reaction with it at the back of you guys. I was like, that is so real. Like, I love this so much.
I feel like it's a little more awkward to watch that one with your parents. Like,
yeah. It's kind of hard to put that on the resume, you know? Yeah, I get that. I looked into your website and, a little bit of your history. And what I find amazing is that you guys are working to break down barriers between, the really poppy genres and the classical music. So what do you think shows like Bridgerton are really doing to help break that barrier? And how does it feel to be on the show that's doing that kind of work?
Yeah, I mean, it's Bridgerton has done such a amazing service to, the whole instrumental covers, specifically the string covers. Like every video we do, people are like, Shonda, get this on Bridgerton, like everything. And I see that on like other instrumentalists, like their pages, people commenting that. So it's just become like this kind of word of like, this is really good. It's like a cover, an instrumental cover is so good, we want to have it on Bridgerton. But they really did popularize that, and it's amazing to have that space for it.
It's also just you don't get to hear these instruments that much in popular culture a lot of the time, and so like Bridgerton has like opened people's ears to string music that wouldn't otherwise hear it, and now maybe they'll go seek out more string quartet music, and they might find classical pieces that they never would have found otherwise. So we're lucky to be string players in the era where Bridgerton is bringing ears back to our instruments.
Love that. That's amazing. So can you tell me a little bit about the process of being on Bridgerton? Is it that they reach out to you saying, hey, can you put these ideas together, or is this something you already pre-recorded?
Do you want to take this one?
Sure. So it was more of like a pitching process. Like we were reached out to, they asked us to submit a bunch of like different ideas. We had tried a bunch of different songs, and what happened with POV is it ended up being the very last day we had to submit things. Maddie and I were so sick. We were like sick and dying. We were coughing all over the place. Yeah, easy.
Okay.
I was already gone. They were sick because of me.
And we're like, we're gonna try and get one more done. And Maddie had this amazing idea. We were doing a different song, and then she was like, I think we have to do POV. Like, I think we have to do it. Like, we were like halfway into a song. We're like, should we switch? It's like 4:00. And we finished the song in one day, sent it off to get mixed, and submitted it the next morning. So,
that's amazing. How iconic are you guys? Like, that's a game time decision, and it turned out like this.
Yeah. And then the other ones that we pitched that didn't make it are on Spotify in our EP called Tea Time, Pops Pack Volume 1. So we had a few other ones that didn't make the cut last season that are all on there if you want to check them out.
Very cool. I will check that out. With that in mind, they're filming season 4 right now. Are we like campaigning for another song? Like, what are we vibing with? Do we have an idea?
Oh, we are definitely trying. It's hard because, to juggle amongst other processes. It's a very time-consuming process to like decide on a song and then, come up with an arrangement, record it, mix it, and then it could not work for what they want. So you kind of have to really strategically try to pick one to see, and it's really tough. So we did put some out there, and hopefully we get one or more, and fingers crossed.
Like, Maddie is so good at this.
I
gotta give Maddie her flowers. She's so good. Like, Maddie analyzes the plot and everything. She gets so into it. We make a playlist, and then we do all the covers.
That's so fun. We would have a lot of fun.
She's definitely the genius behind this. So I just want to say that.
Time for one more question, and I think it's a really important one because I saw on the Toronto Star that you spoke about the idea that when you make it big from Toronto, you usually leave Toronto. So why do you aim to put an importance of staying true to Canada and the roots that you may have grown here?
I mean, we love Toronto. We're all from around here, so you know we don't want to leave as of yet. But it's important to like foster a music community where you are, and not just try to go to where something is. Like build that up from where you are, so that it can be an amazing community for everybody there.
Nice.
And you know, if everyone leaves, then everyone's going to keep leaving. Like eventually, somebody's got to stay and keep building it up. And there's a lot of people already doing that, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to work with some of those people and be a part of that community. So,
Amazing. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.